Hello, I'm Spike from the Quireboys, and you're watching Underkill TV. Mona Lisa smiled. Come on. All right. It's never gonna be that easy when you live and do what comes from your heart.
Welcome to Underkill TV. We're joined with the Quireboys here in Cardiff. Welcome to Wales again, guys.
Wonderful to be back.
It's really, well, it's my first time here. First time in playing Cardiff.
You used to play rugby here, didn't you?
It's coming back to me, yeah, second time.
By the way, I'm not dressed as Tyler tonight.
You were back here in December, and you're back through quite quick again now, all of a sudden.
Well, what was, I don't know if anybody knows, but we've got a new agent, new manager, and we thought we might. Well, it was just we're putting a lot of different things together. We're sorting out a new deal, which will be sorted out next couple of weeks and what have you. And we thought, let's get out and play before we do Donington as well, because we thought let's just do like really. I mean, it's not really advertised that much. It's only, I don't think there was even advert in Classic Rock or anything. We just done like local little club gigs really, just to get our hand in. But it's been wonderful because we've had Pat McManus supporting us, and as you know, we use a lot of like violin on a lot of stuff. So he's been getting up and playing all the violin every night as well. So it's a great bonus.
And you've got a new album coming out. What's the name of the new album? Can you tell me that?
We haven't really picked that yet, have we?
Griff wanted to call it Troublemaker.
That would be good.
We've done a song called Troublemaker, so let's see. I don't know. We demoed. We're doing a couple of songs tonight.
Yeah.
That we've done. We've done about 6 or 7 demos of the stuff that we're doing, but we're ready to go straight in the studio, and it's sounding great. The new songs. Really pleased with it.
Excellent stuff.
We're looking to be getting it out for September, October, and doing a tour in October, November, I think, anyway. So that's if Tyler wants to tour with me. We'll see, yeah. I don't know who's going to... we were talking about maybe doing the Dogs to Mourn the Quireboys, which I think would be really cool, wouldn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
But obviously we'd have to go on last, but... Tyler.
And what's the rumours? Is there rumours of perhaps some of the older back catalogues that are hard to get hold of now? Are they going to be reissued? Is that true?
Yeah, they're gonna. What we're gonna do is we're gonna repackage everything. Like This Is Rock and Roll, Home Wreckers and Heartbreakers, and they're gonna be released hopefully properly this time. Because Home Wreckers and Heartbreakers just wasn't really done well, and it was such a great album.
Yeah.
And we're going to reissue it out in Europe and everywhere else, where we can, England, everywhere again, because that was a great album, and it just seemed to have got lost, really. And also This Is Rock and Roll. What other ones were there? Oh, the ones you weren't on.
Yeah, all the ones I'm not on. In fact, I'm not on any, ladies and gentlemen. But I will be on the new one.
Poor drummer 21.
It's terrible, huh?
He's 21 years old.
And I understand as well this year you're back at Donington after, is it 22 years?
Is it 22 years? Well, hold on, that doesn't figure because I was 17 when I done Donington.
Yeah.
So. No, hold on. Can't be that long.
Like 12 when you played there.
I know, yeah. So Griff was 13. I'm looking forward to it. It should be good. We're gonna. I think the stage that we're on, and the bands that are on, it's probably the best stage and the day to be there. So it should be fun. I'm looking forward to seeing the guys from Terror Vision and Little Angels and what have you. And who else is on? Slash. So should be good. I might be gone by the time Slash plays. Well, because we're going to play the next day, though, I think, as well.
Yeah.
I think we're going to do an acoustic set.
That's right,
But,
you're doing 2 days.
It'd be nice to say hi to him again after all this time.
And Of course, 1990 when you played there previously. Do you have any memories from that day, Spike?
Well, I didn't drink that whole day. It was a wonderful day actually, because all my family came, and all our families were there. And that was the day we got presented with a gold album from EMI.
Yeah.
And it was, Jimmy Page was there, and we had such a good time. It was really, I mean, honestly, when you do something like that, even though we'd been, and I think we just got back from America, and it was still a nerve-wracking. I mean, to go out in front of that many people during the day, when you can actually, because you usually used to, come on, Nunny, say hi to the camera, and it's such, it's one of them things where we had been on tour in America with the LA Guns, and it was enough's enough. And we did play a few of the amphitheatres out there during the day and everything, but we did a lot, obviously, and then we went off to the Guns N' Roses thing and everything, but to see that amount of people, but it was wonderful, just, it always brings back memories of me dad, actually, my father, so it was like, because he was standing at the side of the stage, and it was just a wonderful whole day. I mean, I remember going there, but I can't remember leaving. I left on the bus. I actually left on the bus with Thunder. They left me there. Thunder was like, "Do you want to lift back to the hotel?" I was like, "Cheers, lads." Yeah. So a good night. It was had by all,
And one other thing I was going to ask as well, you mentioned quickly about like America then. Is there any plans perhaps to get back to America in the near future, and maybe Canada even, because you have got a massive following over there?
I know, we were talking about, obviously there's been a resurgence of, what's them gigs that they're doing now? Yeah, so there has been talk about doing it. Obviously with the new record company, that's been a talk as well. So, I think it'd be great to get back out there, because there's still a lot of people, and especially like Japan. Yeah. We haven't played Japan for ages, and I don't know why, because, I mean, we've done so well there. Yeah. And, it's just getting the organised, hopefully we've got a new manager, get this organisation right for once. Quireboys have never been renowned as being the best organised band, but hopefully this time we can get everything sorted. And you'd like to go to Japan, wouldn't you?
I would love to go to Japan. Anywhere really.
We
Japan.
might have drummer 22 by then.
I mean, Japan and Australia, and let's do that everywhere. But I said to them before because I've been into the band since like 1990, so like the fact I play drums with them now is great, because I'm also a fan too. And the thing is, for me, like the whole thing is that I kind of know how big the band were, and and all the success they had, and all the territories that they played. And it's a bit like, he doesn't do all the social networking sites.
What's that?
Exactly. See? I do all that. I do it all for him.
If anybody I know wants to get in touch with me, they've got my phone number.
To get through to me. Yeah. But the thing is, I get lots of people from all over the world saying, "When are you guys coming to play here?" And there is literally everywhere: America, Japan, Canada. So the interest is definitely there.
You can follow Matt.
Yeah, you can follow
Tweet him.
You need to follow the Quireboys.
He knows everything. He tells me everything that's going on.
Yeah, I have to keep.
Do you have to? I don't even know what tweet. When you tweet somebody, what do? Do you need
you need a page.
Well, what do you have to tell them what it is to follow you?
There is someone on Facebook pretending to be you. So, ladies and gentlemen, it isn't him.
Oh, really?
And it's not me.
It's an exclusive.
Is he good looking?
And the thing,
so what's your Twitter number or whatever it is?
Well, we just come and follow the Quireboys at Twitter and find us on the Facebook. This is the Quireboys. This is rock and roll. That's the official.
Wow.
So I was going to page,
So I can follow you then.
You could come and follow your own band, but I think everything is really like we have to do the new album, and then when the album is there, I'm sure that we'll go to some places that these guys have played many years ago. Because
I'm a bit more sober than the last time you interviewed me, aren't you?
So am I, actually.
Where were we? In the Robin. Yeah. Yeah, he has lost weight. That's what happens, you see. It's all them drugs.
So it's really like So it's really a case, do that, and then we'll play it, I'm sure, these places, because he doesn't see it, but I tell him about all the people that contact us, and they really are everywhere. And I think also with the playing Download Festival, it's going to kind of remind people that perhaps were fans and kind of didn't realise the band has still been going for all these years, and like, oh, because I've noticed, again, when we got confirmed for the Download Festival, the interest in the Quireboys as a band has really grown in the last few weeks even. And it's a good thing. And for me to play there as well with these guys, that was the first festival I ever went to. So the Monsters of Rock in '87 or something. So it's a big childhood dream.
My first festival was the Who. And the
Isle of Wight.
The Who, I tell you.
Where was that?
It was the Who, AC/DC with Bon Scott.
Wow.
I was 4 years old.
Absolutely, and I think it's going to be I think the bill is really strong for Download. I mean, the guys there have really put the thought, and they cover really the musical taste for everyone. Young and old rock fans, and this one's really, really good.
Andy Copman always does a good job for that. He's a great guy. I've known Andy since the days of Nottingham Rock City. He's an old pal of mine. So it's everybody's looking for the Red, White and Blues who played with us on the last tour. Great band. We're a great band. So there's going to be.
There's so many bands.
I'll tell you something I heard. I think it was 2 downloads ago. Cinderella were playing, and just as their set finished, you sort of hear people talking around you, and I heard a voice saying in the crowd, somebody said the Quireboys would have wiped the floor today with everybody, and it was like, wow. I was like, you're so right.
Was my mum there, was she?
It was me. Yeah, it was me. No, but see, that's a big thing.
That shows the demand that there is for the band out there.
And I think I think people now want to have a feel-good factor, because the people are out of work and don't have much money, and times are quite hard, and people want to enjoy themselves. And I think the great thing is that the Quireboys and many other bands, they have that great thing where people go to a show and they really, wow, that's an enjoyable, fun time.
Yeah, I mean, every night. I mean, this tour wasn't a well-advertised tour or anything like that, but it's been packed every night, and we've been having a blast. Honestly, it's been. I mean, even last night we played in Norwich, which was like a Tuesday, and it was packed, and it was just everybody was just going mental. So, do you know what? I mean, if I wasn't in the Quireboys, it's my type of band to go and see and have a drink and a good laugh. It's great, and there's nobody really out there doing it. Still, after all these years, it's like.
As yourself, you like all the bands you mentioned, bands like the Cinderellas and all that kind of '80s. Early '90s bands. There's a younger generation that are also getting into that and going,
We find that a lot in Scandinavia and Spain. I mean, we spend a lot of our time out in Europe and Scandinavia now, I mean, we really only ever tour England once, or maybe once a year properly, and then do a few little shows here and there. But we haven't had an album out properly for 5 years as well, really. So, that was our proper studio album. So hopefully, the new company seems to be really behind her, and we'll, let's, I mean, this band sold millions of albums, so it should, we just need to remind everybody once in a while, you know what I mean? So.
I mean, it's taken you a long time to sort of shake off that sleaze glam label that you were tagged in. You're a lot more than that. You're blues.
When we started, there was nowhere else for us to go. We were on the front cover of Kerrang and all that. That was the. I mean, we've always. I mean, I've been wearing the same clothes for bloody 20 years, so it's like we haven't really.
I'm seeing it right now.
And so we weren't never really that glam rock type thing, and our thing was more focused on the music, really. Guy Bailey always, it was like, but Guy Bailey was rock and roll step tour, wasn't he? He's coming our gig tomorrow. I'm dying to see him. And then, so, no, yeah, everything was coming together good at the minute.
Well, guys, we wish you all the best of luck now with the new album. We hope to catch up with you perhaps at the end of the year and
We'll
talk.
catch up before that, because I think my solo album might be coming out before the next Quireboys album. So I'll tell you about that in the next interview.
There we are. You heard it first. And we'll catch up with you guys. Well, guys, thanks once again for your time. It's been an absolute pleasure.
God bless everybody. See ya. Cheers, man.
Could I just have you both say
It's the nighttime that seems to go easy. It's just the daytime that gives me the blues.
I can't do it. Right. Hey, it's Matt from the Quireboys, and you're watching Underkill TV.